Okay, we are a few episodes into launching your YouTube channel. We're deciding the name. And so the topic of this episode is how to name your YouTube channel. I've definitely got some biases because different channel names can have a big impact on the result your channel gets. So have you thought about channel name? Have you thought about what you might want to name your channel before I give you any advice?
No, I completely need your advice. I only thought about my name. I for a long time I thought that your best brand is your own name, but I've heard very different opinions. So
I'll agree with that. I'll say when you want to build a following, you want to build a tribe of people that you can influence. You mentioned the word impact in an earlier episode. Having a channel built around your name really, really helps. I currently produce a dozen different channels and we've used different strategies. My biggest channel, in fact, we've gone through some name changes, which yes, once you pick a name, you can change it down the road. But you've just got to let your audience know and kind of make that a gradual change. So with Chris Crone that we've talked about before, his channel used to be called reinvestortv.com, RE for real estate. And then he branded around the name Limitless, and so we changed the name to Limitless TV. And with that name, the channel grew really, really big. And then we just started recognizing people want to connect with Chris, and Chris Crone's his name. And so we didn't just change the channel name from Limitless TV to Chris Crone, but we put in Chris Crone - Limitless TV, and we started incorporating a new logo and slowly phasing things over a 6-month period. And it was just within the last few weeks that we took out the name Limitless TV now. And now Limitless TV isn't on there anymore. Now it's all branded. So all the past episodes still say Limitless, but we made that gradual transition. So you mentioned that you've heard that, and that's kind of been why you've leaned towards it. What do you see as some of the benefits of having the channel be Karen Farfan?
it's not specific to just one topic. Then I can go ahead and touch every subject that defines Karen Farfan.
Yeah, that's exactly right. People will learn who you are. There's value in you and your name. You're unique. So there's a disadvantage if you ever wanted to sell your YouTube channel or sell your business or brand. It's so connected to you, but at the same time, when people follow you and it's based on your name, I'll give you an example. So there's a channel that I follow called Veritasium. It's Veritas, I guess in Latin means truth, and it's an element of truth. He's a science guy. He does science and physics videos. I've learned his name, Derek Muller, but I bet a lot of people don't know him by his name. They don't know who Derek Muller is. They just know his channel, and I wonder if he's had some difficulties in kind of building the brand around, well, yeah, do you want to have Derek Muller come in as a speaker? Because he speaks, he likes to speak, and that's one of the ways he monetizes his channel, versus Casey Neistat, very popular YouTuber. Familiar with Casey Neistat? It's branded around his name. There's a lot of vlogs that are like that, but there's a lot of strength and influence and come when you brand around your name. So that is actually my recommendation for you, is to use your name.
Also because of the bilingual part.
Well, talk to me about that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
For a lot of time I was brainstorming. I need a name that Spanish speakers can think about fast, and English speakers also, and American. So I was struggling with that. Do I pick a Spanish name, a Spanglish name, and kind of combine them? So I just think it makes it more simple.
Mm-hmm.
Your name, no one has to.
Yeah, where is the name Farfan from?
As far as I know, Colombia. Like my whole.
Because as an American, hearing that name, I can pronounce it easy. There's no challenge with it. And if it's a Colombian name, it sounds like they'll hear it and not be confused by it. It doesn't sound foreign to people in Colombia, is what I'm asking.
It actually does.
It does? Okay.
Which is, I didn't think of that. But it does. It's not a common last name.
We can name your channel like Karen Jones. That wouldn't.
That wouldn't work.
Maybe it's
Farfan, but it's easy to pronounce. If it's easy for you to pronounce, then I have no doubt that it will work.
Sometimes if people have a real complex name, like Gary Vaynerchuk, he changed his brand to Gary V, and now he regrets spelling VEE, just because I guess it's still a little bit more complicated. He wished he would have just branded it Gary and then the letter V. So sometimes it makes sense to just simplify it or just go by like Ellen. I guess I do know her last name, DeGeneres, but most people know her as the Ellen, right?
Right.
Or Oprah Winfrey. Okay, so those
Right.
examples don't work because I do know their last names. If Karen were as unique a name as Oprah, maybe you could just name your channel Karen. Have you thought about that?
I did, but there's so many Karens.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
Karens.
there's too many Karens. What do you think about naming your having a tagline? So your name and then a tagline that you absolutely love.
Having a tagline and having wording and knowing what your branding is really helpful. What I recommend is to not put it in every episode, because if an episode starts out, hey everybody, this is Karen Farfan, the expert of this, and this, where you're going to find this and get, it sounds too scripted. Whereas people just want to connect with you. It's like, hey, it's a new day, and today, we're going to make a smoothie. So it's like, oh cool, I'm just going with Karen, we're making a smoothie in her kitchen.
Right.
So it's more personal, and they can relate. It's not corporate. They don't feel like they're getting a sales pitch, or that it's some company that's promoting, a high-speed blender or something like that. So that's my recommendation. But then on your banner, you just put what you stand for, and you can definitely have your taglines. When people then want to know more, they want to buy something from you, or they want to know what services you offer, they'll leave YouTube, they'll go to your website. Your website has all your branding. It will have your tagline. Any promo videos will be all fully scripted, and will have sales psychology in there. But the episodes you put on YouTube, people are finding you for the first time. You're building that relationship. You're giving things away, your secrets for free. You're not pitching them. And at the end, you're giving them an invitation to come and check you out over here. And then this is where you can be as corporate and professional and polished as you want. Does that help?
Perfect. Yep.
I'm definitely biased on naming your YouTube channel your name. My channel is now Nate Woodbury. I want people to know me by Nate. My previous company name was Wallaby Web Design. People got to know me as, they would even call me Nate Wallaby, and I'm like, Nate what? So I quickly learned. I'm very glad that people now know me as Nate Woodbury, and they'll put me in different categories as the YouTube guy or the video guy or whatnot. So for you as a viewer, I'm curious what you're going to name your YouTube channel. So go ahead and comment below. I disallowed links, so you can't put a link to your channel. It won't show up, but if you type the name of your channel, then I'll be able to find it. In the next episode, we're actually going to be talking about how to make your videos look professional while at the same time not looking corporate. So that's what we're going to cover next. We'll see you then.